Somewhere after 45, I realized something that surprised me. My fatigue and exhaustion wasn't from doing too much. It was from trying to be someone I no longer was. And I kept telling myself I needed better habits, more discipline, a stronger mindset. But no matter what I tried, I always felt like I was climbing a mountain and the air was getting thinner and thinner. And that's when it hit me. Nothing was wrong with me. I was evolving and I hadn't updated my identity yet. And so one evening I was sitting alone in the quiet, no noise, no distractions. And I felt this heaviness in my chest, and it wasn't sadness and it wasn't anxiety. It was just this deep sense of misalignment, like waking up every day and playing a role you're very good at, but no longer want. And my inner voice was like it was saying to me, you're still living from an old chapter. Now, I had spent years building relationships and community, being the strong one, being the responsible one, the woman who, on the outside looking in, held everything together. And that version of me served me very well. But I was tired. And instead of listening, I kept trying to push that past version of myself forward. And if this feels familiar to you, go ahead and tap the like button. It lets me know that I'm not alone in this. One day, very quietly, a thought floated in. I was trail riding with my horse, and I realized I couldn't create a new life from an identity built to survive the old one. Suddenly, everything started to make sense. I'd been making choices from who I was, not who I was in the present, nor who I was becoming. And so I stopped trying to fix myself. I made one gentle decision, one declaration, very simple. I am a woman who honors herself. Not someday and not when things calm down, but now. And that was it. It was no grand promise, no pressure. It was just truth. It was this softening that began to occur. And I didn't change overnight, but I did start listening. I started resting without guilt. I said no without explanation. I stopped proving my worth through exhaustion. And some relationships shifted. And they weren't bad relationships, but they were built from and by a past version of myself. Letting go wasn't dramatic. It was tender and it was painful in a quiet way. Clarissa Pinkola Estes speaks about this, how the soul must shed skins to stay alive, and that really resonates with me. I feel like I'm shedding skin all the time. And I realized some endings aren't failures, they're initiations. I wasn't losing myself, I was, quite frankly, meeting myself again. And this time I felt spacious and free, aligned. I had energy. If you're listening to this, if you're watching this and you feel caught between a past version of yourself and your present or who you're becoming, just pause with me for a moment. Let that land, right? Like, take a breath and ask yourself, what version of me am I still protecting? Even though that past is ready to rest. You probably don't need to force a new routine at this stage, and you don't need to hustle your way into change. You just need to give yourself permission to update your identity, permission to choose yourself, because the person you're becoming already knows the way, and that person isn't rushing you. That person is waiting softly, patiently for you to choose your present, your now, your future. And that was the quiet mindset shift that reinvented my life after 45. If this spoke to you and you want more reflections like this, subscribe and stay with me. You don't have to rush. We're evolving and we're in this together.